Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's bright and early, daily discipline, mind, body, and soul. This is how we get through. Let's do a quick video. Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week. Since it's hump day, let's talk about relationships. Let's talk about love, sex, and relationships. Let's philosophize a little bit. I want to talk to you single guys out there, the single and lonely. Some of you single guys want to be single. That's fine. Go be single. Let's talk to the guys that want to be in a relationship. You're single, you're lonely, or at least struggling with loneliness. You may not be lonely all the time. You may have little bouts of it. I know what that's like. Well, we have to be introspective. We have to look in the mirror. So we're not going to blame women in society for our problems in this video. We're going to look in the mirror for this one. Why are you single? Well, it could be out of your own choice. You're simultaneously wishing to be in a relationship and choosing at every step to be single. It's self-defeating, self-sabotage. You may be too picky. A lot of people have this problem. They've been convinced by movies and TV and the internet and all the imagery we see of what beauty standards should be, and they're looking for a certain beauty standard. You get these fat, loser, stinky, dumb, uneducated, go nowhere, do nothing, fucking loser dudes. Oh, I know plenty of them. And they turn down good women. Nope, nope, nope. They continually turn down good women. Women that would be great mates, great wives, great mothers for their children. And they turn them down because they're looking for a certain beauty standard. They have a certain standard. I only go for a certain type of woman. A buddy of mine said that to me one time. It was a few years ago. I don't even know the dude anymore. I wonder what happened to him. You know how people just kind of disappear in your life? This motherfucker was 400 pounds. And I knew a chick who was also a fat chick that I tried to hook him up with because I thought they'd make a good couple. She was really cool. She was from Boston. He was from up there somewhere. They had both had that same kind of accent, Massachusetts accent, massholes. And I thought they'd be a great couple, and they would have been a good couple. I was playing matchmaker. He turned her down so quick. Nope, wouldn't even give her a chance. I was like, at least meet her. She's really cool. I'm sure you guys would I knew both of them. I know you both. You guys would get along. You're the perfect couple. Nope, she's not my type. I go for hot chicks. And he's trying to explain to me like he goes for these Taylor Swift types. Dude, you've never had a Taylor Swift type. Look at you. You're literally 400 pounds. She doesn't want to go with a guy who can't even do one push-up. I dare you to do a push-up. I dare you. I dare you to eat healthy for one meal. It'll probably kill you. You'd roll on the floor crying. I dare you to live a good lifestyle, and you want a chick like that? So there's this unrealistic view that some people have, and that's a rather extreme case. I tried to pick the most extreme case just because I thought that was funny, but we've all done this. I found myself doing this, turning down what I thought was just some plain Jane, rather average kind of what I thought was a nothing chick, so I could wait for a model. Oh, I need a model. I need someone more beautiful, more athletic, who's richer and more successful, and all this stupid image that it's very hard to find and typically doesn't exist. It's an unrealistic fantasy. And you have to be looking for somebody that fits your number. So what are you? Are you a 10? Really? Are you a 10? Be realistic. Are you a 10? Probably not. I'm not. So I'm not looking for 10s. And I'm not trying to say that people are better than me, because that puts you into a weird world of unconfidence. I don't train or teach or mentor or advise people to be unconfident. I help people become confident. But you have to also be realistic and live in the real goddamn world. If you're like my buddy, some 400-pound loser without even a job, and you're trying to go after she's a lawyer, she's a doctor, she's a model, she's got it going on. Of course, she's not going to even look at you. She's going to hand you her car keys because she thinks that you're the valet parking guy. She doesn't think that you're a potential mate. So we have to be realistic. And this means you might have to work on yourself. If you want one of those types of women, you want to go get Taylor Swift, well, guess what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to probably go join the NFL. You're going to have to probably go become in pretty good shape, get into a professional athlete shape, because she's dating a professional athlete who's a millionaire. You want a girl like that? You might have to become a guy that she would want. So if you're a 6, if you're an 8 on the scale of 1 to 10, look for 6s and 8s. Stop being so damn picky. I know what that's like, and I've done this. I'm with you guys, but you have to bring yourself down to reality. Reevaluate what you think beauty is. Stop being brainwashed by the media into unrealistic beauty standards. Another reason why you may be perpetually single, why you may be lonely and wanting a relationship but not really able to find one or stay in one, is that you give up too easy. You may give up on the courtship right away, and I've done that, where if I haven't sensed that vibe, you know the vibe, where you think she likes you. If you don't sense that vibe, then I'm just gone. Whatever, bitch. She may have been perfectly interested in me, and she's telling her friends, well, I don't know what happened to him. Oh, well, we were getting along fine, and he just ghosted me or stopped calling me. And I'm sitting here thinking, fuck her. She obviously didn't like me. That was a waste of time. You may have just given up too easy. Some guys have to go after a chick. You have to court her. You have to woo her. Give her a reason. Show parts of yourself. Show vulnerabilities. Open up. And give her a reason to like you. But you also may have to learn how to hang in there. See, some people get into relationships, and in the first day, first week, first month, first year, they get out of it as quickly as they can. And they say, oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, she's crazy. How many guys out there are calling their exes crazy? Oh, you have a whole history of crazy exes, right? But you're normal, you're cool, nothing's wrong with you, but you somehow picked all these crazy exes. You might be the one who's crazy. And you might also be the one who just gives up too easy. First time you get in an argument, you break up. Relationships have arguments. Go look at your parents. Maybe your parents fought. People fight. I had a buddy who's married to his high school sweetheart, and they argue. And they're not trying to break up. They'll be together forever. They're dedicated towards this marriage, and they have some big arguments, like where they're yelling and screaming. I went over their house. This was years ago. They're both Jewish and Orthodox Jewish. And they had the biggest screaming, I felt so uncomfortable, the biggest yelling match where, I mean, this was like the neighbors could hear it. I thought people were going to call the police. And I just came over to hang out. They invited me over, come over for dinner. And as I get over there, they're in this argument. I sit there like, oh my God, should I leave? And the argument was about, in Orthodox Jews, I don't even know what it's called, but they wear like this scarf thing. And the argument was about, should the scarf thing be tucked into the pants, and that's what the guy thought, or should it be out under the shirt and be exposed so people could see it? And that's what the woman thought. That's what the argument was about. And they're screaming. It's just an example of what relationships are like. And some of you give up real quick. You give up on that first argument. Another reason why relationships don't work out for you, why you may be perpetually single, is you may not be honest with your motivations. You have to be honest with what you're looking for. Something in my throat. Are you looking for love? And be honest with yourself. Are you really? Are you looking for love? Or are you looking for a nurse hooker? A lot of guys are looking for a nurse hooker. A woman who can be a nurse and be a hooker. Both. Maybe a mommy hooker. That's even more twisted. She can cook for you, clean for you, wash your clothes, wash the little shit stains out of your underwear for you, make your dinner, pat you on the back, when you're having a bad day, oh, it'll be okay, it'll be okay, you can do it, honey. That's what you think a wife is. And you want one to fuck you. You want a hooker nurse. Take care of me, make me chicken soup, bring me cough syrup, rub my feet, and fuck me. And you wonder why the relationships that you have don't work out. But oh, you women are you're no different, you're no better. You're no different, you're no better. You may be going from guy to guy, continually getting out of these terrible relationships. You may have become quite bitter. And you may think that a man is nothing more than good for fucking you and fixing shit. Fucking and fixing. He's a handyman gigolo. Some guys aren't going to come over and fix your toilet or your fence. Some guys aren't going to fix your car. A guy can't just be the one that knocked you up. Your baby daddy. How many women in this town? In this town, they don't want husbands, they don't want boyfriends, all they want is baby daddies. That's what they want. They don't want a relationship. They just want your seed and then be gone, be gone. They want to be a single mom somewhere and be lonely and bitter, whine about everything on Instagram, how all men suck. So you have to look in the mirror. Why are you single and lonely? Look in the mirror. Food for thought.